If you're wondering why I'm so bundled up and have so many clothes on, they call it rugged up in Australia, it's because it's winter time here and it's a very cold snap that we're experiencing. So that's my justification. I've always been an advocate of being friendly to the environment. As early as 1996, Duda Karma and I wrote a book called Divine Nature. The subtitle was A Spiritual Perspective on the Environmental Crisis. And in 1992, Ron Shore of England wrote a book called Hinduism and Ecology. The book Hinduism and Ecology resulted in a seminar at Harvard University. I was attending that seminar. So was Harvey Cox, a leading Harvardian theologian, and a guy named Adwaita, who is who is now a professor at one of the Ivy League schools, I think at Princeton. At any rate, I've always been a very strong advocate of being kind to the environment. Actually, this is not a new thing, even though it started in 1992. We go back thousands of years to the Kaliya pastime of Krishna, when Krishna subdued Kaliya. And one of the ISKCON scholars, a former member of the Shastric Advisory Committee, wrote this, and I'm going to read now. This pastime is perhaps the first historical account of environmental pollution. It is somewhat significant that the pollution was created by an evil snake, who later became a devotee, and that Krishna had to soundly defeat him before it was alleviated. This indicates that Krishna's devotees should be active in counteracting environmental pollution. So this goes back thousands of years ago. The lake right alongside the Jamuna was so polluted at that time that it polluted the air. Not only the water, but the air was polluted. Even so-called free and easy birds that were flying over that lake sometimes fell into the lake because of the noxious fumes. So all this was counteracted by Krishna. This goes back. And these books that I talked about in 1992 and 1996 were, in a sense, way ahead of their time. Nowadays, it is very much a topic of interest, the pollution of the environment. Savas Prabhu, who is a trustee of North America of the BBT, has the vision that the book Divine Nature should be rewritten and updated. And I have understood that the pre-production people are not only going to involve myself and Duda Karma, but other people like Savas himself, and of course Archita and Dravida, and a devotee named Gauranga, who's part of the Eco Village in Maharashtra, India. He has been working with the United Nations, which has now finally recognized the importance of spiritual knowledge in reference to being kind to the earth and the environment. So I want to encourage all of you who are viewing this to support the initiative headed by Anuttama with the United Nations to support the environment and do practical things that help make the world a better place. That is better water, better air, and better groundwork. And there are many practical things that can be done. So please do these things and help us be kind to Mother Earth. Mother Earth is also characterized as Bhumi and has a personality. A personification of Earth is Bhumi. And part of the Krishna conscious philosophy is to be kind to all living creatures, including the Earth. And one of the acts of kindness is something that we can exhibit in all of our temples. So please do your best and support this effort. And I think that you can contact me or Anuttama, especially Anuttama, and you're going to find out more details about how to give your comments and reflections and ideas about how to better the world we live in through bettering the environment. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.